Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Fire Emblem Engage, and we're going into Fell Xenologue 4. Yeah, so Frigid Forest. So this is going to be Ivy and Hortensia. So Hortensia is going to look like a sad clown. That's what we're going to get. Now, what is the opposite of Ivy? Like, I always viewed Ivy as like a competent hot mess. So now she's going to be an incompetent. I don't know what the opposite of Ivy is. What is the opposite of Ivy? I guess we're going to find out. All right. But Hortensia, she's going to be a sad clown. Because her costume isn't going to change, so she's still going to look like a fucking clown. But what else is there? I don't know. We'll see. All right. So, yeah, let's go into this. The party learns the suspicious developments in Elyos. 3 bracelets remain. Clash of Queens. Okay.
You plot and scheme in service of one. Will you fight for their happiness?
You trust, love, and care for one. Do you wish to make them yours alone?
Who the fuck is talking in these? Like, that one almost sounded like Mauvier. Oh, sorry,
The
Mauvier.
country of boulders has crumbled.
The country of flowers has wilted.
Let them be. One knows the truth.
That one might be Hortensia.
In this world, there is no mercy. My yearning does not exist here.
But these little dialogues mean nothing to me. They're actually kind of annoying me more than anything.
Nell. Look around. The windflowers have bloomed.
Beautiful. The sight of them is rejuvenating, even in the midst of this brutal war.
Let's take some to show the others. We can pick this blue one and that red one.
It feels wrong to pick them. Perhaps we should invite the others here instead.
You know, I think you're right. That's a much better idea. I love how you take care of everyone, Nell.
I am just following your example.
All right, we get to see Nell being somewhat happy for once.
A dream. Such sentiment no longer becomes me. I must put this foolishness out of mind.
The kingdom of Elyos is certainly chilly.
Yes, and much easier to get into than Brodia. I'm almost disappointed.
It was too easy if you ask me. Why were the checkpoints empty? Feels wrong, and kinda scary if I'm being honest.
It is odd that we've run into so few guards. What are your thoughts, Nell?
Are you feeling all right? It seems like you haven't been sleeping much. I heard you coming back to camp last night. It was pretty late.
It will not affect my performance in battle, and that should be your only concern.
She's in a bad mood.
Just grumpy from not getting enough sleep. Let's give her some space. I do wonder where she slipped off to last night. Hopefully nowhere dangerous.
Hopefully no murder.
Madeline's due to meet up with us soon. She's been spying on Elyos. The plan was for Celestia to bring her from the rendezvous point. Should be here any minute.
Ah, there they are! Hello?
Hello, Lord Nell. Lady Nell. I hope your journey wasn't too arduous. Gregory, you look well. Celestia was just filling me in on all that's occurred. I take it this is our esteemed guest.
Yes. Madeline, meet the divine dragon from another world.
Incredible. Outward differences aside, it feels as if our leader was brought back to life. What to say? I'm at a loss for words.
I understand how you feel, Madeline. I was moved to tears upon our first meeting. It's all right, just let it out.
Celestia, I am not going to cry. Would you please stop treating me like a child?
I mean, at least the hero worship's still here, because, that was my favorite part of the base game too, right?
Oh, of course. Apologies, dear.
Divine One, pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Madeline of the Four Winds. I may be the youngest of our group, but I assure you I'm no less capable than the others. And I swear to protect you, come what may.
That doesn't bode well, Madeline. I feel like, alright, Gregory wasn't terrible in the last fight, but he also couldn't take a hit. Like, I can't really fault him, and Celestia can attack okay. So I guess it's really only Nil and Nell so far that have been really, really bad, but...
Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate your help.
Glad to be of service.
When they were developing this DLC, they forgot that one of their jobs when making the DLC and giving us quote-unquote new characters is to make us excited about the new characters. But since they're like really bad in the DLC, you kind of just end up not enjoying them as much. Like, Nail has one of the best designs I've seen in this game. Wanna love her, but I don't know. They effectively just made these DLC characters not exciting to me.
You were such a snot-nosed little brat when we first met, but you've grown a lot, kid. I bet Mauvier is proud too, especially since he's the one who recruited you.
I was never snot-nosed. But, of course, I would be delighted to know I've made Mauvier proud.
Mauvier, is he...
Yes, the other member of the Four Winds and my second in command. Quite a fighter, too. Mauvier once served as a knight to Sombron's army. When his superior died, he changed sides.
His superior? Nil, was that one of your siblings?
Okay,
It was
Vale's dead.
indeed, though not a sibling we ever met. I recall being surprised to learn that father allowed one of his children to retain a knight.
For that very reason, I initially suspected Mauvier of being a spy. I thought perhaps Sombron had tasked him with tracking Nil and me down, but my suspicions proved unfounded. Mauvier earned the Divine Dragon's wholehearted trust.
I can't wait to introduce you to him, Divine One. It was Mauvier who founded the Four Winds. I would have considered him the top choice as leader, but that role fell to me for some reason.
I bet it's because you're so old.
Excuse me?
Enough. Madeline, please give us your report.
As of yesterday, Elyos Castle has been almost totally vacated. Only a few soldiers remain. The Queen and her royal guard are in Hissad Cathedral, performing a ritual of some kind.
A ritual? You don't mean...
They intend to revive Sombron.
I'd consider that a safe guess.
I anticipated this might happen. The Elysian people are quite devoted to our father, after all. We went to great lengths to secure the aid of a divine dragon. This response is only logical.
I would not call it logical to resurrect a corpse.
But they lack our ability to summon help from realms beyond. I must say, I'm conflicted at the thought of seeing Father again.
Now that I think on it, we have not heard from our mysterious enemies since Lethos. Perhaps this ritual has kept them occupied.
On your guard, everyone. Someone on horseback is coming this way.
Elysian cavalry?
No. The rider is... Mauvier? Mauvier!
Madeline, you are unharmed. What a relief. And it appears this area is still secure.
What a surprise, Mauvier. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you, Lord Nil, Lady Nell.
What are you doing in Elysia? Your orders were to stay in Solm, gathering intelligence.
I intended to, but the Queen of Solm departed the palace. I was following her and ended up in Elysia.
So the Queen of Solm is here. Why?
Please forgive my grievous failure in not anticipating this, but Queen Tamara has entered Elysia with bracelet in hand and troops by her side. It is, in effect, an invasion.
I see. I wonder if this is related to Elysia's ritual in some way. Perhaps the Solmic army intends to storm the church to prevent the resurrection of Sombron.
I do not know if Elysia has yet moved to defend itself, but it is only a matter of time.
A clash of armies will complicate the matter. We should proceed with haste.
Yes, I can lead the way.
Oh, I should probably introduce myself before we head out.
You are the divine dragon from another world, am I correct?
Yes, actually.
I am Mauvier, second of the Four Winds. Pleased to meet you. Now, shall we?
I was kind of expecting another big reaction.
The armies are fighting in front of Hassad Cathedral. The battle has already begun.
We're too late.
Perhaps this is to our benefit. We would be at a disadvantage against either force alone. Let us get to their leaders and reclaim the bracelets while they are distracted.
Elyos is commanded by Queen Ivy, and Solm by Queen Tamara. They hold the bracelets of the Strategist and of the Doting Sister, respectively.
Okay, three-way fight?
Defeating just those two should be achievable.
Might
Are
be
you
interesting.
prepared for this, Divine One?
I am.
With your permission, I will head to the cathedral and attempt to disrupt the ritual.
An excellent idea. Proceed, Mauvier.
Very good.
All right, let's go.
So Mauvier doesn't change at all. He's just such a neutral, like, a neutral force that his reverse is literally exactly the same character. If they're gonna do a reversal on him, he's gonna be our enemy at some point. Like, he'll betray us. Due to the high number of foes fighting each other, combat and staff dance animations will be set to allied units for this battle. You can change this at any time in the settings menu. Okay. Alright. I mean, there's no experience. We should just let him duke it out, right? Right? Ugh, so many forced units. We only get to choose 4 to come in. God, this sucks. And we can't do inventory for any of these guys. So dumb. Okay. Alright, there's gonna be units of every single type. Ooh, that is a lot of mounted units, though. On this side, a couple of heavies. Couple bows. Honestly, I may just deal with kind of this bottom line to start with. It may make sense just to defend this position for a minute. See what these guys do to each other. God, so many units that we just have as a liability. Okay. Who are we gonna bring in? You know, Marin performed really well in that last fight. How do the stats compare between Yunaka and her? Alright, she's getting a +3. Damn, her speed is crazy at base, isn't it? She's getting a +3. Oh, from her skill. Yeah. Yeah, she's like way faster than even Yunaka is. Like, Marin might just be a really, really good unit in all of this DLC. And since we have like skills for her, we may just want to use her as much as possible. Okay. Probably bring in Louis. He's got holdout too, so gotta remember we got that for him. Chloe definitely proved herself in that last fight. Kind of want to bring in Panette. She's kind of a glass cannon, which is going to make her even worse in this DLC than she is in the base game, but look at that strength. She might be one of the few, but those hit chances are so bad in the DLC, though. That's the problem. Our hit chances are so bad. All right. Okay, so you'll be able to use stabs. you'll be able to use staves, and whoever has Micaiah will be able to use staves, which will probably stay on you, Neil. I kind of want to try out Kagetsu, but he was kind of dropped from my team, so I don't think I'm going to do that. Gold Mary, maybe? Yeah, she's got, like, just pretty good stats across the board for the most part. And she's got options. She can do swords and spears, so maybe we'll try her in her hero class. She's also got holdout. Okay, isn't there a way for me to store all for everybody? Okay, so pushing L allows us to optimize all or store all. We're gonna store all. And then we'll start with optimizing who we've got in the group, and then we'll adjust it. Okay, so we're up to silver swords. Now, here's the other problem with this DLC. Look at this. We don't have access to things like iron and whatnot. So, like, even though some of the lower tier weapons, they weigh less, they can have different hit percentages and stuff. Like, we were using, like, steel on people in the end game because steel was just really good strength, but also lower weight and, like, better hit and things like that. So we're actually being hurt by being forced into using things like silver. So our hit chances are still going to be shit, but it's just something we have to deal with, I guess. All right. But what do we want here? Levin's sword is once again going to stay on Marin, so yeah, Armor Slayer on you might be the good option, and keeping Killing Edge on you. I don't know, maybe we'll take the Killing Edge off of you since you've got Levin. Let's swap that. We'll keep Rider's Bane on you. Really? They're only giving us one mend, huh? Okay. Alright, let's check out our rings real quick.
Sigurd!
Alright, who's Alir gonna take? He could take Marth back. He's always good with Marth. Lyn should be on somebody, because Lyn is always good. Who could benefit from that extra speed? Who's like on the verge of being super fast, but isn't quite there? Your speed is 21, that's pretty damn good. I think at most you get, what, a +3 from Lyn? I mean, you're really the one that could benefit from Lyn the most, Chloe. So Ike could go on somebody else.
Lyn!
Erica on Marin worked pretty well that last time. Gold Mary could take Ike. Somebody else better with Ike? Alir could also take Ike. Honestly, Ike might be really good on somebody who needs to survive. Maybe Madeline and Ike.
Sir Ike!
We don't have a great one with Lucina, unfortunately. We already have Holdout.
Please,
So maybe
to battle.
try leaf. Whoops. Byleth on you is good because it gives you that extra range as well, which was pretty useful. So yeah, I think it's Marth.
Marth, let's go!
Okay. Now let's see, what did they give you on your base? It's all the same shit, right? Okay. The mend is gonna go on Nil. I think we'll keep that. There's an argument to made for card, but because of that extra crit, but I think we'll leave it as is. You've got options. We gave you a spear, that's good. Silver, silver sword, killing edge, and worm slayer. Now, let's see, you got holdout. Do you need an elixir on hand? Maybe here's what we'll do. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Alright, and everything else has to be convoyed because reasons. Okay.
Elyos and Solm are in the thick of battle. Let us slip in and surprise their commanders.
Free for all. Some units in this battle are marked in yellow. These are enemy units, but they are also foes of the enemies who are marked in red. Try to take advantage of the situation as these two groups fight each other. I will. All right. You've got a ranged option. You don't have a ranged option.
Where to?
Let's go!
Do you like to see 98%ers?
You poor thing.
At your service.
Happily.
What level? You can use up to A, so you can use like the bigger, better ones, huh?
Let us be off.
Anything for you.
Lower defense.
Ready for me?
Is it going to hurt?
Okay. Yep, I think we'll do El Thunder. Valganon and Thoron might be going on... Well, you know... Those hit chances, though. I guess they're not that different. Hit 101, and this is 106. Yeah, okay. And then... How does Excalibur... Oh, you know, I need to compare it to... Whatever, fuck you, game. I wanted to go back and just... It's fine. It doesn't work like the actual inventory screen, so I keep messing it up. I'm just trying to compare, because, you know, that's a smart thing to do, but the game doesn't give me a good way to do that, and, yeah. Alright, I shouldn't blame the game. That was my mistake, but... Doesn't change the fact that it's obnoxious.
You have my attention.
Alright, we may have learned something about priorities here. They seem to be prioritizing each other more than us. Don't know if that'll always be the case. My guess is that if there is an enemy on the opposite side, they'll prioritize that first. And if there is no enemy that they can attack, then they'll attack us. Because that wolf knight right there could have attacked us, and he chose to attack the knight instead. Okay. Let's see. You need to convoy, and you need to convoy. I can't even get to that square. I thought I could. It's my bad.
You were beautiful while you lasted.
Okay, once again, still prioritizing the enemy if they exist, so... Alright, we're gonna make our way down this southernmost path and head towards Tamara, I think. I mean, I kind of like the conceit of this map so far.
I see we have some uninvited guests. No matter. My reinforcements will annihilate them.
Okay, so maybe the reinforcements will be targeting us.
That's how a knight does it.
I'm convinced that the enemy will always hit their 40% and lower attacks. Just all of them. Just all of them. Alright, so they've got some units that are going to start to be able to get at us.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so Thoron is a base hit of 70. This has a base hit of 75. Okay, Excalibur, base hit 80. Base hit 85. Oh, you know, I need... Maybe we'll do that for now? Alright. If that guy manages a hit, he can break you, but we'll see what happens. So Ivy herself might be coming after us. So I definitely want to move to the right. If I stay where I'm at, I don't have a lot of maneuvering ability for when they fly over the mountains. So I need more of an open space on my left-hand side for when they approach us. That way I actually have options.
Looks like Queen Ivy is making a move. In that case, so will we.
Okay.
Sorry if that was too much.
If those guys are out of your way, you might be able to get a little bit... Alright, between you two, I think you can take this far guy. So.
And so your tale ends.
Okay, Solar Brace tops you off. Now gets a rare kill. .45% ain't great. But he lands
I
it.
didn't run away this time.
Hey, if the enemies get some of their 40s, we get some of our 40s. Yeah, you're gonna move really slow, aren't you? Your move 4 is gonna be a detriment to our team. %.
Go forth, my sweet corrupted wyverns. Destroy them.
Whoa, those are new. What the hell? Okay. Three to 5. Hate that. 4 of them? Cool. Alright. This backline's gotta move. Alright. We need to be able to take out you guys.
Let's be careful. I'm listening. Simple enough.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can occupy that spot if it's emptied. Yeah, we can take care of these guys. Damn, that was only a 65?
Rest easy now.
That's an Hellfire, too. That one usually doesn't have too many issues. Alright, and you may not have to take damage if I start with you. Okay, 66 is as good as we can do. Alright. I'm not gonna complain. Two.
This time, victory was mine.
Alright, your twin strike. I've never been able to have a good attack with whatever you use. Your 4 attack thing has never seemed to be very good. I don't know how to utilize Leaf's engage attack very well. Sigurd, we've got an Ike here, so we just need some people who can deal with these guys. And since there's 4 of them, like, we're gonna have to take damage from these guys. I just don't know how bad the damage is gonna be. I'm gonna put you... I'll leave you there. Alright, they're pretty slow. Man, I hate that they're moving up with those. That's going to be really difficult. I'm wondering if there's a situation where we can allow this fight that's happening to engage with those things, but I don't think there is. They're a little bit too far north. We're all moving away from it. Okay, Tamara, slow down. So Tamara's got Camilla. Just giving her an axe? Okay. Yeah, there's no yellows even near where these guys are. I don't think that's going to be an option. Huh. So what is my best course of action? Do I try and deal with these guys coming up? I'm thinking right now maybe yes. You see, an Ike attack isn't really going to work when they have a 3 to 5. Okay, fair enough. Miasma Breath attack ignores foe defense resistance. Love that. Okay. So it's just a straight up 27 physical attack. Or not even physical. It's just bypassing attack. 27. The further off one is 22. Okay. We got some tanks over here. We've got options. They're counted as flyers. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I mean, it seems like with this northernmost attack, Tamara's team is probably going to finish off this group. So what are they going to do after that? That's the question. Because if they started heading south, then maybe we could have to attack these guys if we kind of like put ourselves into the corner. But there's a few too many unknowns for me at the moment to make that call. So I don't want to be dealing with Tamara at the same time as dealing with Ivy. Both of them are going to be very strong units. Damn, I didn't even check if you could double. Jesus Christ. Okay. Fuck me, huh? Oh, God, this setup is brutal. Because she's always, like, within range of attacking any of those guys. No, I'm really wondering if going into the corner is the right option, because they're going to head towards... they're not going to go far enough south, I don't think, though. I need them to fight each other a little bit. But they're moving... Alright. So I'm wondering, had the previous turn, we could have moved further this way, and then we could start moving up, so we're behind these guys. I think that's the call, honestly. I think that's the call. I think we're going to be in a better situation if we move straight to the right, start moving up. That forces them to come in contact with each other, because eventually they're going to come this way, and then they're going to come in contact with some of these guys, at the very least, right? And if there are reinforcements that pop up here, we've been doing a decent enough job being able to kill them. I think that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to go back a turn. I'm worried about her falling behind. I should have given Sigurd to her. I didn't think about how bad her movement was going to be. She's going to be our liability. And we don't have warps. It's gonna be a long skip. It's gotta figure out where everybody went. Yeah, don't make the mistake I did. Just put Sigurd on Madeline. We're gonna skip this too. I think we just let that guy attack Louis in this case. If you move... Damn, I should have been more aware of these guys at the start. I would have put him somewhere else. Because I want these guys to come this direction. Alright, we'll see what happens. You have decent movement, so I'm going to put you somewhere in between. Yeah, Louis might be able to go down. It really depends on if the mage can one-shot him. The mounted unit can't do much to him. But the mage can. Yes, do damage to her. It almost would have been better had we not killed him. Well, no, they're still out of range of the mage, so it wouldn't have mattered. Wow. Damn, I want Tamara to go down. If those two started duking it out with each other, that'd be crazy amazing. Could you imagine how fun this map would be if we actually did have access to just our own convoys? Like, we'd be able to play around with all sorts of like warp, rewarp, and like all of those movement tomes to be able to play these guys against each other. Like, isn't there one where you can basically move an enemy too? Which one was that? The rewarp did something like that. But like, could you imagine if you could just get into a place where you could move one of these two bosses next to the other one? That'd be crazy fun. You know it would be. Okay, we've got one yellow in range. Oh, man, this isn't working how I wanted it to. Unfortunately. Okay, Mage Masher.
And they lived happily
Brilliant.
ever
She's just
after.
like, yeah, you're not gonna get a chance to do damage to me. And I love her for it. 100%, baby.
I'm ready for more orders.
That's... It should always default to the person with lower health. Percentage-wise, in my opinion. Because that's definitely not what I intended to do. What is miasma domain? I might want to check that. At least one of the bosses is somewhat being taken care of, but I really need some of this fight to happen with those big guys. I don't see any way around that fight without letting them... Okay, you know what? They're actually starting to... Okay. If they're gonna start moving north, we might have a chance here. This might be working. Is our kiting method working? I hate that she's got her own little entourage there.
I will never fail.
Whatever you require.
I'll let this play out as long as I need to. If there's anything I learned in this DLC is they want you to turtle. They practically force you to turtle, so we're turtling. I'm gonna use the advantages available to me. God, will you guys please go in range of them? It almost feels like it's purposefully designed just to move them out of range of each other. It's fucking rude is what it is. You're my biggest movement liability. I'm gonna continue. Damn, Tamara's got range.
Your orders, please.
So once Tamara, if Tamara goes down in these fights, at that point I've got more options. These guys are ending up kind of being a little bit more spread out now. And now this is probably the turn where push comes to shove, huh? I don't know, they're spreading out though. We may not have to deal with those beasts at this point. They've almost got a health bar on Tamara. I want you to go that way. Oh man, if only you were like one more that way, I think that would pull him that direction. Literally backing myself into a corner here. One health bar on her. Her speed, I'm actually kind of surprised she wasn't able to double. That must be a fast flyer. All right, our liability comes into play. Madeline. Not giving her Sigurd at the start is going to hurt me. Okay, so I think this is where I'm going to end this episode, and in the next one we have to try and solve this puzzle. Okay, yeah, we're going to have to try and solve this puzzle. So, thank you all for being here, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one where we try and get out of this mess. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Kyle Schluter, and Jordan and Emily Hill. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.